Currently, Josh Duggar is completing his sentence of 12.5 years behind bars. For him, he was taken into custody in April 2021. Anna, his wife, has been mostly unknown to fans since then, but she does make rare appearances at family events. Some viewers started watching reruns of their favorite shows in an effort to relive special moments. However, Josh's creepy footage took many people unaware. Continue reading to see the conversation. After her husband was jailed, Anna stopped posting updates on social media. But since last year, when the Counting On star was out in public, many have noted that she had put on a few pounds. Many began to wonder whether Anna was struggling with depression as a result. There were rumors that she and her 7 children reside in a warehouse without windows. Jim Bob's ability to sustain his daughter-in-law is a mystery, and many wonder why he can so readily offer his married children new homes. Someone even went so far as to ask on Reddit if Jim Bob holds Anna responsible for his eldest son's behavior. Redditors who follow Counting On have weighed in on an earlier interview between Anna and Josh Duggar. "This is the first time I've ever kissed a girl on her lips." Josh jokes with the cameras as they respond to Anna's sister's wedding. But Josh's voice made a lot of people uncomfortable. Some have speculated that Josh could be suggesting that he has kissed any number of various parts of a woman's body. Since Pest had been practicing on his sisters before, this wasn't his first rodeo. "Oh, how I loathe this, what a terrifying sight." His voice is very similar to Randy's from How I Met Your Mother. "Their meat is delicious" was his naive attempt at flirting with a koala-loving lady, and he stated it just before he blacked out from worry. Pecan was acting very strangely, but it makes me sick that Anna and Pest were publicly mocking Priscilla's wedding and husband in such a way. Yep, Pest is a complete and utter jerk. This says a lot about his perspective on his marriage and his lack of appreciation for his wife. Rumor has it that Josh Duggar is thriving behind bars. This follows reports that the former Counting On star was seen wandering the prison fields in what are seen to be luxurious attire, sunglasses, and shoes. Someone with knowledge of the situation also said that Josh is being treated like a superstar as he signs newspapers about his CSAM arrest. Those who have a job in jail are reportedly the only ones allowed to live in a separate dorm with appliances, and Josh was one of them. The Duggar family's idyllic lifestyle was the subject of Counting On for a long time. The more mature Duggar children were the center of attention on the TLC reality program, which was a variation of 19 Kids and Counting. The show followed them as they dealt with the traditional pressures of love, marriage, and fatherhood. In spite of the touching depictions of new families and innocent romances, viewers were unnerved by a few disturbing situations. An incident like this recently went viral, giving fans the willies. It's a rediscovered film of Josh Duggar that is particularly unsettling. Before Josh Duggar's profoundly troubling legal difficulties were revealed, the tape in question originated from an early season of Counting On. The Duggars' trademark combination of manufactured earnestness and uncomfortable comedy makes it seem like any other Duggar family event. But looking more closely, you can tell that Josh is exuding an eerie vibe. Looking back, his presence in the scenario looks much darker today. Josh stands with his brothers and cracks jokes that are supposed to be funny but have a disturbing undertone throughout the video. As if he were acting rather than being himself, his contorted facial expressions, contorted laughter, and strange pauses between phrases give off an uncomfortable vibe. Many now see that moment as a window into the dark side of the character. The unsettling part of the video is Josh's interactions with the people in it. His body language is rigid but strangely predatory, his stare is a little too prolonged, and his comedic efforts look staged. Knowing the horrific details of his criminal past, some viewers still can't escape the unsettling sensation that something was off with him from the start. Many who had previously shown interest in the Duggar family were eager to voice their disapproval when the video began to circulate online again. Twitter and Reddit were inundated with comments from people wondering how they had previously disregarded the red flags. Even though I was a regular viewer of Counting On, I never gave Josh a second thought during those episodes. But right now, this clip gives me the creeps. One viewer confessed. The way he speaks and conducts himself are telltale signs, according to another. It's as if he was there, all along, concealed. Many viewers were also interested in the reactions of the other Duggar siblings toward Josh. Subtle changes in body language, such as anxious looks, forced laughs, or attempts to change the subject, were seen by several. It's almost like they knew something was off, but didn't dare acknowledge it, one viewer said. This isn't the first time viewers have looked back on counting on episodes with new eyes, questioning how they really felt about Josh and the carefully constructed picture the family presented. The Duggar family has maintained their silence in the face of the rekindled attention, even though the unearthed tape has revived conversations. After Josh's conviction on child pornography charges, his parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, issued carefully worded comments, and the rest of the family has kept their distance. The reactions of his siblings have been more mixed, with some opting to publicly denounce him and others keeping silent. One of the most vocal Duggar family members in recent years, Jill Dillard, has talked frankly about the abuse and manipulation that occurred there. Counting the Cost, her book, describes the lies and deception that pervaded her family life. Her descriptions of her childhood in an oppressive setting are consistent with what some viewers see in the video, even though she doesn't mention this tape by name. While Johannah Duggar Forsyth and Jessa Duggar Seewald have expressed sadness and anger over their brother's misdeeds, they have refrained from criticizing their family's response to the scandal. The controversial religious group that the Duggars belong to, the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, is now widely held responsible for encouraging an atmosphere of secrecy and control. Jinger Duggar Vuolo, in her book Becoming Free Indeed, has distanced herself from its doctrines. Many longtime viewers have found it difficult to return to counting on. After certain ugly realities surfaced, what was once a harmless depiction of a huge Christian family became corrupted. The unearthed Josh footage is a sobering reminder that reality TV shows often only show part of the tale. In light of our new perspective, this incident further confirms the disturbing truth that the Duggar family's outward appearance belies the deep-seated instability inside. In addition, it makes us wonder what reality TV is all about and how we should feel about showing the world the private lives of people who could be hiding terrible secrets from the world at large. The creepiness of Josh's unearthed video is a sobering reminder that first impressions are sometimes misleading. The Duggar family presented a picture of virtue, but there was a lot more nuance to the story, and it was particularly upsetting for Josh. The program used to be popular among those who like clean reality TV, but now it serves as a warning about how quickly the shadows may creep under the surface. One thing is certain, the Duggar family has changed the way people perceive reality television forever. Fans are still analyzing past programs and reevaluating their beliefs about the family.